they made that they really needed to make. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, my man, he got his money. He got his bag, man. Shai, Gilgeous-Alexander, getting paid. Getting 4 years, 285 million, that is. So look, man, he earned this. He absolutely earned this. MVP of the league, NBA champion. Now, you take care of who you need to take care of, Thunder. Exactly. You don't need to go out doing no crazy stuff like some of these other teams. You do what you need to do and pay your superstar. You know, way to go. They also gave Jalen Williams a contract. The center, the big man, Jalen Williams, and I'm sure the other Jalen and my man Holmgren, yeah. Never think of that cat's name for some reason. But Chet will definitely get his money too, man. But speak on the Gilgeous-Alexander contract for a second, fellas, man.
Well deserved. Considering what he did for that franchise, what he has done for that franchise, coming from the Clippers in the trade for Paul George, they should thank the Clippers. Man, the Clippers. But SGA developed over there, developed into one of the top players into the league, maybe be the face of the league now. He's allowed to do what he wants to do out there on the court. He gets to the free throw line, what you want your top star to do. He's consistent at the 3-point line. He's a consistent jump shooter. He may need to get that three more consistent. Saw him slack off in the playoffs a little bit, but he's brought them a championship, something that Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden couldn't do. Not saying that he's better than those guys, but he brought them a championship. They didn't do that. So, of course, he's going to get his money. Of course, he's going to get his accolades. Of course, he's going to get the revere of the NBA. And he does have a nice game. I would like him to play a little bit stronger in the post and quit using that chicken wing arm all the time they let him get away with. But he's the face of the league right now, and he deserves his money. And you can tell that he's a leader on that team. He does get into anybody that's not playing up to the standard. He does set the standard. He goes out there and plays hard. And when they needed him the most, he came through. In that game, what was it, game 2? No, game 3? When they pulled that out, they was going to go down 2-1, and he came out of nowhere and, put up like 20-some points in the fourth quarter. That really could have ended that series for them. They would have went down, 3-1? Or 2-1 right there, and who knows what they would have done in that second game in Indiana. So it is what it is, man. He gets his money, highest paid player I think ever, right? As far as average per year, I think it's 70-something million per year. That's ridiculous. 4 years, $285 million. So I mean, it's well deserved, man. And then he put that team on his back a lot of this season, and they were the best team throughout the whole season, even throughout the playoffs. So you got to give him that respect. But let's see if he, keeps that same energy and that same motor and that same motivation to go out there and get OKC another one. Because with that money, they're saying you got to bring us multiple players. One ain't good enough.
Yeah. Supermax extension for Gilgeous-Alexander, and yes, he does become the highest paid player in league history. These records are always getting broken though every time.
Yeah, it'd be broken.
Salaries go up. But coach, man, speak on Shai and Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA as we call him. I have so much trouble pronouncing that name for some reason. SGA speak on him and what this means for the Thunder.
I'm going to say this. Number one about the Thunder. You know, I've been talking a lot of the stats. The Thunder's offensive rating was third in the league at 20.3. Their defensive rating though was first at 107.5. So, and their net rating was plus 12.8, which was also first in the league. That speaks volumes to, you know, what your leader, which is Shai, however you want to say it.
SGA from now on, I'm not even going there no more. I'm not about to look at that man's name.
Exactly. So, you know, when you look at what his numbers were last year, 32.7 points per game, 5 rebounds, 6.4 assists. So think about that. He's also getting other guys in position to make it to produce. His field goal percentage, 51.9%. 3-point. Now he needs to improve on his 3-point shooting, 37.5. But his free throw, 89.8. And his efficiency is 56.9. So based on those numbers, and here's one other thing. He did what Kevin Durant, Kevin Harden, and Russell Westbrook couldn't do. They couldn't do it. He won them their first championship. So I understand why he got his money, and you can't argue it. You can't argue the amount. You know, I mean, you know, league MVP, finals MVP. I mean, scoring leader. I mean, you look at everything that he did this year. He was the true leader of that team. He deserves the money. If you're going to sit here and talk about, you know, LeBron James and Kevin Durant and all these other guys and their money and so on and so forth, I don't think they've done what he did, though. You know, I think SGA is only in what, 4 other people. Well, he's one of 4 to have done everything that he's done this year. Michael Jordan, of course. I think it was Wilt. Was it Wilt?
Kareem.
Oh, Kareem. And who's the other one I'm forgetting? I'm forgetting someone else. Oh, Shaq. Yes, thank you. That tells you, you know, yeah, everybody talks about LeBron. Well, he hasn't done what Shai has done. So, you know, Kevin Durant hasn't done it. You know, so hey, even Steph Curry. You know, so I mean, this young man, and he's young, and this team is young, and they're just only going to get better and better. So, you know, so hey,
you know who else I ain't sit here on that list? LeBron James. Yeah, speaking of.